Why are you in such a hurry? Alright. Analysis here for our friend Kestnitz. Let us sally forth now and figure out what the hell is going on. Are you ready, dude? What's up, Fish Love Sea? Okay. Okay, okay. 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 Boop. Taking the base. Taking the place. Burp, 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 burp. Hatch gas pool. First overlord flies across the map. I like putting it here. Pretty good. Pretty solid, safe. The kind of deal. Hatch gas pool on them motherfuckers. Building 19 overlord, yeah. Good. Okay. You haven't fucked up yet. You haven't fucked up yet. Opening is crisp. Double queen, 4 lings. 26 third base. Looking good. Okay, so decision making for your Zerglings. Let's notice something about this particular base right now. Notice this number right here. Can we zoom in on this number here? You don't have drones at your natural with a build where you take your third at 26 supply. So where should your lings be? Your lings should be here as a way to block the Reaper going up the ramp this way, and so they're ready to defend if the Reaper goes this way. But there is actually nothing for you to do over here. The Queen is going to be done in time to defend the first drone. So you're taking hits here unnecessarily without any objective to defend. First tip. First tip. 31 overlord speed. Good. You're doing it. Drone, drone, drone. Drone in. Drone in. Okay. Oh my god. Poop. Okay. So the Queen goes here. Or you could put it even here to shoot the Reaper as soon as it comes out. This other Queen can be here. And your lings once again are kind of in the middle, where they can go to either side to defend. So it seems like the early game here could be a lot cleaner if you knew where to keep your units in the neutral stance. Because you've lost some mining time now, you've lost a drone, you've gotten a couple hits on your lings, you have 3 lings instead of 4. All of that is unnecessary damage. So you should think about, there are usually 2 to 3 entrances for the Reaper. You put your queens at 2 of the entrances, and you put your lings at the 3rd entrance if there is one. Okay, you're going triple queen. 340 Bane Nest. Alright. Pretty good though. I mean, nothing has been terrible until this supply block at 58. Bomb, bomb, bomb! That should have been the 49 Overlord. You do a 44 Overlord and a 49 Overlord with this build. That is, you do a 44 Overlord and a 49 Overlord with this build. Okay, sweet. Hellbats. Awesome. You don't need to fight here, you don't need to fight here, you don't need to be here, why are you there? Run! Now you get the idea. Okay. So, this is a situation where the units they've chosen to attack you with are, to put it frankly, slow as fuck. 3.15 move speed? Dude, a Queen is faster than that on creep. You don't have to fight shit, and they're not going to kill this base for hours. So what you can do, take your time, get every Queen that is live in the game, say, come on girl, and then you go over and bring them all here, and you make Queens from all your bases. This Reaper could have done a lot, I think. I think leaving 1 Queen in the main is wise, but you could definitely bring the one at the natural. She's not doing shit. She already injected, so now would be a great time to, you know, participate. Okay. Should be lair next. Whack. Whack, whack. Go to the spore! No! Go to the spore! Oh. Okay. Get the lair. Double Evo. Anytime they like blah, and they trade a bunch of Hellions or Hellbats into you, snap call a 4th base. Shabam. Kaboobies. Okay. There's this Reaper. It has been here for like 5 minutes. It's not hurting anybody. Little tofu Reaper. Okay, so we need to know if it's going to be bio or mech here soon. I don't even know if the Terran knows. It's mech. Okay. So if you don't know whether it's bio or mech, usually you go ranged in Carapace. Let's see. Because you don't know, right? Yeah, you have no idea. This is a very undecided opening for Terran. Hellion Banshee doesn't mean they're committed to mech. But when you see more Hellions like this, it's probably mech. Get the upgrades, get the upgrades. No Banes. You don't need Banes. I guess 4 is fine. It's not terrible. Get the upgrades. Burr, burr, burr. Macro hatch. Got your 4th base. Get a Hydroden. Range in Carapace. Nice. Hydroden. Bane speed. Burr, burr, burr. You're so ahead in workers. Man, when are they gonna fix this, dude? Man. I don't think that... Is the hitbox actually different? It's just the size that's different. That's silly. Silly, silly, silly. Bruh. Bruh. Hey, Solus. Dang, the little streamer. Little? Where? Where? Hydra range. Filled gas. Drone your 4th. Kick some ass. 80 drones, oh my god. Oh my god. You're so ahead. You need to spam Hydras, though. You need to spam Hydras. Oh my god. Hydras. There you go. You have 13 larva. Hydras. 13 more Hydras. This creep spread. What a bouse. Like a boss. Okay. So you're getting the range, you're getting a queen. Hydras. You're floating larva. Just make Hydras. That is the mid game against mech. I would think that your bank would have been spent if you just built stuff. I had this problem yesterday. I was really hungry and I wasn't playing my best, and I got up to like 67 to 70 drones, and then I just floated 11 larvae for no reason. So let's see, what were you doing in this stage? Because I was focusing on like spreading overlords, I think, when that's nice, but getting maxed is usually better than having a little bit of vision in some random ass corner of the map. So you're focusing really hard on spreading creep currently, which is good, but defending your base is generally better. Yeah, so this went to shit really fast, and I think part of that is your neutral stance wasn't very good. For one, you should be really disciplined about always having one overlord here and one overlord here. Having it here and here is okay, but they could still sneak around it, so you don't have a complete point of vision into your main. So one here and one there. In addition, having them close like this means that a queen can transfuse them if you need it. So the key issue right now is not spending properly, but then the secondary issue, which is kind of the main takeaway from this replay you submitted, is the neutral stance of your defense. So we talked about the neutral stance for the beginning of the game with your first 2 queens and 4 lings. Now this is like the mid-game neutral stance, which is your queens that are on a hotkey are at the 3rd, and the majority of your army is kind of centrally located in your territory. So you've got a smattering of queens. These, basically your control for the queens should be lay some tumors, shift click them back to the newest base. always, 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 always have them spread some creep and then rally back. They're investments that gain value the longer they're alive, and they can scale with ultras or broodlords with their transfuses and stuff, and they really help you get a really strong max out. But if you have them here, you're basically presenting low-hanging fruit for the enemy to just snatch. So you want to make sure those always get clicked back. That's a super important Zerg skill. So yeah, there's that, and then also the spending in the mid game. Against Mech, spam Hydras like they're Borkin. Just put in your mind, I can mass Hydras, and it does well against pretty much every Mech composition as long as they're upgraded. I don't even need other stuff that badly. I can just spam Hydras. So you don't really need the guessing game of, oh, what's the Mech Terran gonna build this time? Spam Hydras. That's what we do. We're Zerg. We spam the shit out of Hydras. Queens and Hydras are very strong. I think it's when you get up to like 170 supply when you can start thinking about, do I want to go Hydra Ling Bane? Do I want to go Hydra Viper? Do I want to go Ling Bane Hydra Swarm Host? But to not die to silly stuff like this, you need to spam Hydras. Because now the Terran, they caught up because they were making workers through this whole thing. And they're also stressing you out by attacking all over the place. So I think by understanding the neutral stance of how to defend stuff with Zerg, you're going to be in a much better spot against basically everything that happens. There's so many different permutations of Terran pressure that understanding what a neutral stance is for defending means that you don't have to run randomly around your territory over and over again. You're still fine, though. You're in a really good spot. Just slap on a couple Vipers and then kill them. You went kind of bananas on the Hell Muffins. Sorry, Heck Muffins. Usually 12 is what you go for, but it's whatever. Yeah. Nice. That's good. 2 spines per base. 1 spine here, 1 spine here. 1 spine here, 1 spine here. 1 spine here, 1 spine here. At the natural and the main, maybe you could skip them. But they're keeping you on the back foot when you have way more stuff, because they send like a random Hellbat, and you go back with the entire army. Okay, you're making Vipers. Throw the Locusts. The huge Thors. Cool. Cool, cool. Burp, 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 burp. Got him. Oh my god, more Heckbats. Oh my god, there's a big push here. On this map, I forget this sometimes too, you need to make sure there's vision here with an Overlord. If you're the top spawn, you need an Overlord like here. And if you have an Overlord that poops creep there, you can send a Queen out to make a little creep island. You're still super ahead. Super ahead. Use the Heck Muffins. Use the Locusts. There you go. Where are your Hydras? Where's your army? Oh, it's here. Okay. Just go kill him. Transfuse your Vipers and go kill him. Oh my goodness. We're imagining 2 spines at this base, just killing all those. Easy peasy. So this is basically a StarCraft version of Whack-A-Mole, where you just have a huge army and the opponent is running around with 4 Hellions and you're chasing him. Come here! Row! They're just doing so many random attacks. And it seems like, oh, I don't know what to do against all these attacks. Just fucking kill them. That's a really good counter strategy to them just doing these random attacks over and over again. Get 200 supply of Hydras, maybe a couple Vipers on top for fun, and then do, as we call it, fucking kill them. Oh dear. Oh man. Oh dear. They've got a huge bank. There you go, now you're building some spines. Oh no. The Broodlord transition. When would you start slapping down spines in a game like this? Right when you hit 80 drones. You're really good at droning, I'm really proud of you. And I feel like the next step for you to like kick it into Masters 2 or whatever is to understand how to streamline that advantage that you make for yourself so often. Look at this bad boy. He's got 79 drones. Jesus fucking Christ, man. So what do? You've got $900 and it's $835. $835 Kessnuts has 79 fucking drones, like a boss. So what he needs to do is make sure that the match is streamlined, which means I have an economy advantage over you. I have great infrastructure. I'm slamming out Hydras with upgrades, and I'm hitting 200 supply faster than you. And when I move out, I'm gonna move out and wreck your shit. I'm gonna destroy your base and your dudes and take your MMRs. And you're not gonna do shit to me with your stupid Hellions, sorry, Hekians, because I have 2 spines per motherfucking base with 1 spore each. Fucking clean. After you make the static defense, double check your worker count. If you have, say, 70, that's basically fine. You could kill this person with 70 drones worth of Hydras and Vipers. 80 is kind of like for extra style points. You can remax a little bit more effectively. But yeah, they've just got you on a goose chase this game. And you want to win the game, right? You don't want to chase geese, because you could just go to the park or the lake or some shit to chase geese. And why would you even want to chase geese anyway? They're mean. They'll bite you. Fuck it. Yeah, so that's how you get to play versus Mech more on your own terms, is 2 spines per base, here and here. Because you don't want to interrupt the mining of your drones, right? That's basically the gist of it. Miss microed so hard. I would say his micro in this game is the least of his problems. It's more of a game flow issue of not understanding the advantage he's created and how to leverage that against his opponent. He's kind of playing the match on the opponent's terms, where he's running around defending stuff. I think micro is potentially the least impactful aspect of this entire game, for why he lost. When people talk about StarCraft, like I read Twitch chat and stuff, or they're talking about their own games, like, hey Neuro, I'm a Diamond Zerg and I think my micro needs work. No it doesn't. No it doesn't. Fancy micro will get you from top 50 to GM to top 16 GM. But if you're not there, then it's because you don't really have a good game flow, where you're not hitting 200 supply fast enough and you're not having a good formation of your units and taking good objectives and stuff. So we're kind of fucked this game. But I think we got the majority of the stuff from it. Because then you probably would have just killed them at like 13 minutes in if you did the stuff we talked about. GG, dude.